Good evening. And welcome to the Wild Cooking Cowboy. Things are wild right now. They are. The barbecue is trying to settle down. It's trying to get going. It is. I am on a campsite. Good choice or bad choices. As soon as I set up, I think, right, now I know all the reasons why I wild camp. I do. The Wild Cooking Cowboy is not wild tonight. The water is coming to a boil where I do have my samphire picked from my floodplain. Now, I do have the benefit of watching the monkeys. I do. Out in full play on the campsite. They're playing frisbee. They are. Oh, they're starting this. What a lovely vision I have for the evening. I have. Oh my word, that water is beginning to boil. I need me barbecue. I do. I want the timing of the salmon and the oh, I forgot. It's gone. The samphire at the same time. So let me get a little bit organised. But hang on a minute, hang on. Let me cheers you for joining the show today. So cheers. Thanks for joining the wild, not so wild. Not wild at all, cooking geezer today. So it's just me camped up on the campsite. God, getting a bit tired. I had a really long day today. Lots of I talk too much. I'm still talking. So anyway, cheers. I'm just going to smoke my tent out. Me samphire, look. Great big bag of it. I'm really chuffed I picked that the other day. And that's stayed fresh. What's that, 2 days old? It's not exactly 100% fresh, but it's going in. Oh, there, I got that. Is a bit soft, but I'll tell you what, that samphire is awesome. That is going in my little saucepan on the go. Ah, it's wicked. Pete, from where I almost drowned. I did. So let's have a look at the campsite. I'm only allowed to come here. I want to go right up there for obvious reasons. If I was right up there, I'd be alright. I've got the barky dog right there. The monkeys right there. Family over there. They're alright until the lady gets on her mobile phone and then everybody is listening. It's a campsite, isn't it? Yes, you know what I mean? It's like, I could make a vlog about the campsite, but I couldn't because I'll just offend everybody. Oh, it's quieting down. It is. I have had a plate of samphire. There is another on the go, right? You see how green the water was last time? You see how brown that is? That's because I haven't cleaned all the mud. I thought I'd leave the mud on, but I did. I've got loads more. I'm not going to eat that one. But look, the coals are about ready. The coals. So that salmon is seasoned. It is. Ickle bit of salt. Some black pepper. I'll put some oil on there. Wicked. That is awesome. It really is. Now what I'm going to do is sling. Now look, get hold of the thin bit of salmon. Now this is proper. If you buy salmon, always make sure it's got skin on it. If it ain't got the skin on it, don't bother. No, because you need your omega-3 and your omega-6. You do. And you get it from the skin. You do. Oh, it's still a bit smoky. It is, but I think, look at the colour of the water of the samphire. It's brown, and look at that, man. That is so rich. That really is. It's cool. I just now want to get that in my samphire plate. I do. Look how brown it is in there, man. That's just proper. That's proper mud. That is. From the mud flats of where I almost drowned. I did. Right, that's it. Oh, I've got to clean that out. Look, that's proper mud. That is just mud. Get that out before I put my next lot in to boil. I've got like, it's almost like I'm on the chain gang. Right, another lot. That should be ready for my salmon. By the time my salmon's cooked, I reckon I'll be stuffed full of samphire. So there is my, you know what I do with the samphire? I love my malt vinegar. I haven't got any butter, no. So look, samphire, loads of butter, loads of vinegar. You guys think I do it on purpose. I don't do it on purpose, just so you make a comment. Call me a cunt. Load of samphire, I just love it. Look, that green tubes of flavour. It is a bit stalky. It is a little bit muddy. It is stalky. It's smoked out because I put the oil on the salmon, haven't I? On the coals. Samphire and salmon will be served soon. We're on. We're back. Oh, the fresh smell of salmon. Burning to the right of me. The samphire. The third lot of samphire is finally ready. Now, if you are in an a la carte restaurant or any kind of restaurant and you're serving a bit of samphire, right? That's all. When it comes to serving it, you don't put that on the plate. No, you don't. You need big scissors, and then what you do, right? You just cook it like that, and then you just cut off all them bright green ends, and then put that in the bin. That is what you do. If you're serving that in a restaurant, if you're wild camping, you probably wouldn't bother doing that. That is a bit stalky. It is. And when I say stalky, I mean stalky. I don't mean horny. No, that ain't that kind of. Well, I don't know. It's green, so it may be mean enough to get you stalky. Don't know. You do know. Just get rid of them. Look, I've got like that is swimming in mud. It is. But I'm really happy because it cost me nothing, and for the amount I picked, I actually got a really good deal. I picked loads of it. I couldn't. Once I started picking it, it was hard to stop. It was. Wow. Right, that is enough. My little hands. So we have, look, we've got a fine bit of greenery in there. Right, and then my blackened salmon. Oh, look, it's there. It just sits on the top, right? And now what you'd do, if you had some hollandaise sauce, whisk up some eggs, yolks. Oh, that's proper black, that's proper black, look. Ah, that's what I like on the skin. Black that up, man. Proper black it up. And there you go, that is samphire and salmon. That is easy, isn't it? That is it. And you serve it in an a la carte restaurant, you'd charge about 40 quid for that. 65 quid, depending where it was. Now there is just one. Ickle. Final ingredient. Slippery. It's the vinegar. And you just want that vinegar on there. I got mayonnaise. You know mayonnaise on your salmon. You can. Fuck. So, right, I talked a good game. Is it any good? It is crispy. You hear that? Oh, crispy salmon, that is it, and that'd be a little bit pink in the middle still. That's proper. That's weird. That's a little bit fishy. And the samphire is still a bit stalky. It is. The combination of salmon and samphire. It's awesome. That was wonderful. That sun's come out now. Barbecue. I had to take my silly shirt off, put my thermal on. It's getting cold. Barbecue is keeping me warm. It is, that usually acts as a pit, but you're not allowed any pit fires on there, so I just let the barbecue burn out. And where that sun has got to go down there tonight, I don't think I need any extra warmth in there. Park the car there at the side, so there's no wind coming over. I've got earplugs, so hopefully that'll eliminate the sound. Hopefully. So, guys, I tell you what, I'm actually quite impressed with the salmon I bought from Lidl. That is really good. That really is. I'm impressed with my own cooking. How well. I've never ever cooked salmon and samphire before. No. I just seen it on the menus in a la carte restaurants, but I tell you what, that was a match made in heaven. It is. Wow. One thing a bit concerned about, this is the only place I've been where there's a few flies. A bit weird. Hence the fly swat. I'll be keeping an eye on that. Just got to guzzle a bear. I have the ice box right there. That is what you want. When you are camping, you do want to sit, have your barbecue there, have your fire there, have your fly swat right there, and your ice bucket right there, all near and handy. It's just a little bit too well organised actually. It is very near and handy. It is, and there's a wicked little spot. Right here, I've forgotten the name of the place I am, beginning with F. Very impressive little place to stay. And I like this campsite. People were cool, very friendly that let me on. As they are a bit busy now, as they say at school holidays. Everywhere, all the campsites are full up wherever you go. So yeah, everybody goes camping or caravan these days. They do. Don't understand the hotel, did it? But come out, especially if you've got kids. Great opportunity. Come out, meet people, have a bit of freedom. That crispiness of the skin, the fleshiness, and the delightful taste of that salmon are mingled with that samphire. That really is. That is awesome, guys. That really is. I said it once, I said it I don't know how many times, but I'll tell you what, salmon and samphire was really good. One thing, don't serve the salmon on top of the samphire, that's just for looks. Have that samphire and keep it in bunches so you can suck it all off the thing, and then it won't get a bit stalky. That's the only thing that I would change. I would. Serve a great big bunch of it on the side, and that would look awesome. Actually put an elastic band around it, clean up all the little things, make sure there's no mud on it, and then serve it. Serving muddy samphire in a la carte restaurant, probably get the chef's sack. Good fun though. Oh. So that really has got to be some of the healthiest food I've eaten. Rich green seaweed and rich nutrition rich salmon. That's wonderful. Right guys, who's that fly? I have a guzzle, so cheers. Awesome. I've got to have another one of them. Sit here and finish that, and then I'll have a big bifter, and then chill out. I've even got my guitar, so I might actually get a bit bluesy. Depends on how much noise is around. So I hope you enjoyed my little vlog. Salmon and samphire. Something you can try it on. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a really good evening. I really do. I
had a great day. I feel really alright now, I do. I'm relaxed, everything's organised, everything's done. So thanks for watching, and until next time, bon appetit.